Attorney General Pam Bondi is here now. I can't even remember if I've congratulated you on your confirmation. Have I? If I haven't, congratulations.
Thank you. Only through text.
Okay,
so this
only
is the first
through
time in
text.
person. Thank you.
So, big cabinet meeting today. What happened that we don't know about when the cameras weren't rolling?
You know, once the hour-long press conference, they throw every question in the world at Donald Trump, and look how he answers. He's amazing, and he just keeps going and going and going, and he knows more than all of the media put together. And so then once they finally left, we got down to business, and we went around the room, and the president just basically asked a lot of us what was going on within our departments. And what you shared from Marco earlier is so true. We all have known each other, the majority of us, for so long, and we're friends, and that's what makes a difference. Jesse, we pick up the phone. We're on the phone with each other constantly, all of us, on every issue you've talked about already in your monologue, and others almost daily. We talk constantly at the cabinet level, and that's why we're getting things done so fast for Donald Trump and to make America great again. I got to talk about today 2 big drug arrests that we made yesterday through the FBI, and I'm so happy I have Kash Patel in there, by the way, thank goodness. But we made a huge meth arrest, methamphetamine in Wyoming, hundreds of pounds of methamphetamine. Arkansas yesterday, 100 pounds of methamphetamine. Think how many people that can kill. And they lace that stuff, they lace the meth with fentanyl. So we're out there fighting every day to save lives, domestically and internationally.
One of the things a lot of people are wondering, because you said last week that you have the Epstein files on your desk, is when can we see them and what's taking so long to release them?
I do. Jesse, there are well over, this will make you sick, 200 victims, 200. So we have, well over 250 actually. So we have to make sure that their identity is protected and their personal information. But other than that, I think tomorrow, the personal information of victims. Other than that, I think tomorrow, Jesse, breaking news right now, you're going to see some Epstein information being released by my office.
What kind? Are we going to see who was on the flights? Are we going to see any evidence from what he recorded? Because he had all of his homes wired with recording devices.
Yeah. What you're going to see, hopefully tomorrow, is a lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information, but it's pretty sick what that man did.
Okay, well, we'll
along
look for
with his
that.
co-defendant.
Absolutely, and he had help, that's for
He
sure.
sure did.
We're hearing reports that there was an investigation opened into James Comey, who may have thrown honeypots at Donald Trump back in the 2015, 2016 years. Is that true?
Jesse, I don't know anything about what you're saying about James Comey right now.
Okay, that was a report.
Don't know anything about that.
That was a report that was cited in the Washington Times. I'll take it at that. We're hearing a lot about Doge. Has Doge been an issue for the Department of Justice? Are you guys getting rid of waste, fraud, and abuse?
So to say Doge has been an issue is an understatement, because we are defending everything Doge is doing, whether it's the EPA with Lee Zeldin or Marco and USAID and Secretary of State, all the departments. What they're doing has truly been remarkable. The waste, the spending, it was more than any of us could have ever anticipated. Here's an example of a case that we've been handling with Scott Bessent, Secretary of Treasury. We had a judge rule that the Secretary of Treasury himself could not control payments out of the Department of Treasury. If it wasn't so outrageous, it would be comical. Only a career employee could control payments, not a political, not even the appointed commissioned Secretary of the Treasury. So that's the kind of stuff we're up against. But we are fighting back. We are going to take every single case to the Supreme Court. And if you have taken funds that you shouldn't have, we're coming after you.
So you're finding that these entrenched bureaucrats, career bureaucrats, believe they run the show, and that when politically appointed people or Senate confirmed people come in to execute the duties of the executive branch, they say no and shut the door?
And district court judges back them up on it.
Really?
Oh, it's true. Oh, well, and they locked Elon Musk employees of Doge and of the government, special government employees. Half of them they locked inside USAID, half of them they locked outside of USAID when they cut off their access cards. They were emboldened, but no longer. And every agency within this country, every federal agency, we're going to find out who you are, and you better be careful, because Donald Trump is not going to stand for this anymore. No more waste in the federal government. It's over.
Are you finding any sabotage within the department? Because that was a huge issue during the first term.
Yeah, it was. And, lessons learned, Jesse. I think we're a lot wiser this time. We know what we're doing. We know where the good people are. We know where the bad people are. And for the most part, the great men and women of the Justice Department, the FBI, DEA, ATF, U.S. Marshals, all the agencies that fall under the Justice Department, they're out there working hard every day for the most part. Jesse, these people for FBI, for instance, they didn't go to Quantico to raid Mar-a-Lago, and that's over too. The weaponization has ended. They want to be out there fighting violent crime. They want to be going after the meth dealers, the fentanyl dealers, locking up the cartels, and that's what we're going to be doing. Keeping our borders safe too, Jesse.
Well, thanks for joining us. You probably have to get to bed because you got a huge day tomorrow with this Epstein release and other things, keeping the country safe. Thank you so much, Attorney General Pam Bondi. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.